Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're doing our weekly tarot card reading for the week of March 8th through 14th, 2026 for all the water signs. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So let's see what's going on for you water signs for this upcoming week. Starting to get into the middle of March here. So let's see what's going on. And as always, please hit that like button so that this will go out to other water signs that need to see it. Because when you hit that like button, it helps shoot it out to more people. So it helps the channel to grow, but more importantly, it helps it to go out to more people so that they can see the information that they might need to hear, in the video. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button so that you get future videos I put out. I do, regular readings at on a regular basis, but I also do special ones as well, kind of when I'm called by spirit to do so. So that way you'll get all of those. And I do want to thank all my supporters and subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate your support. And take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So let's see what's going on. So what is the energy for the water signs for the week of March 8th through 14th, 2026? What is the energy for the week? The week of March 8th through 14th, 2026 for all the water signs. Okay, so let's see what's going on. It's coming up. All right, so we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Four of Swords. Yeah, Four of Swords has been coming up a lot in the readings, I've noticed. We've got the Hermit. We got the, Ten of Pentacles. Six of Wands. The Star card. And King of Swords. So coming into this week, this is the past energy for you water signs. You've been following your intuition and following your inner knowing, but you've been kind of like keeping to yourself, kind of not not totally like, hermiting, you're not in a cave, staying away from all people, but you've been kind of like keeping to yourself, keeping a low profile is what I'm hearing. So you haven't really been going out as much as maybe you used to, kind of like focusing on yourself. You're doing a lot of deep thinking, connecting into your inner knowing, things like that. You've been really kind of focused. I keep hearing you're focused on yourself and working on like yourself, working on grounding, working on thinking, working on connecting to your, inner knowing, maybe doing some meditating or, journaling, things like that. But you've been really kind of like, keeping to yourself lately. You haven't been as social as maybe you normally are. But that's in the past energy. And you are currently in this Queen of Swords energy. So you're kind of I don't know, like if something in the past kind of pushed you in this energy and that's why you were hermiting, but you're kind of like, how can I say it? What they're saying, trying, trying to say to how I can translate what. So basically, what I'm hearing is like you're tired of putting up with people, and I know that sounds awful, but it's like you needed a break from people, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but you're like tired of putting up with people's BS or dealing with like drama and chaos is now what they're saying. You're tired of dealing with drama and chaos. And that's kind of why you've been in this little hermit mode for a little while. It's kind of like you needed a break from people and you're tired of people and you're kind of in this Queen of Swords energy. So it's like the Queen of Swords is like she's not real warm and fuzzy. And you see she's got that sword in front of her kind of in a defensive stance. So you're like, okay, I'm tired of dealing with nonsense. And so I'm going to sit on my throne with the sword in front of me and I'm not going to put up with it anymore. And that's kind of what the attitude you've been in. It's not that you've been mean or you're not mean or nasty, nothing like that. It's just like you're just being protective of yourself and you're not dealing with nonsense from people anymore. That's the kind of energy you're in. But you are missing some information. So there's some things that, you don't know. And I'm not looking at this. I can't I don't know what that information is. They're not telling me, but it's like you're definitely missing some kind of information or, in a situation that you're in. It's hidden from you, is what I'm hearing. But this is looking really good for you, water signs, because you've got this 10 of Pentacles. So it's like you're coming, it's like maybe you've been working on your pentacles and trying to work on your stability for quite some time, but now you're at the end of the cycle where you're finally like seeing the benefits and the blessings of all the hard work that you've been working on. And it's like now all these pentacles are coming in. And it's not just financial stability I'm talking about. It could be pentacles like in other things, like stability in your health, stability in relationships, stability in your career. So it goes beyond just financial. But I definitely feel like there's a whole lot of abundance for you right now that it's finally coming in currently, because this is your current energy, water signs, right here. So this is where you are currently. So, but there is something hidden from you. Something hidden, but it's going to come out. But you're in this Queen of Swords, no nonsense energy right now currently, and you've got some hidden information, but you're doing pretty good. I mean, your atmosphere, your environment, you're very abundant, and and like I said, more than just financial, but you're in a good place. But what they I keep hearing is it's like it just didn't go boom, like, you're in this. It's like it was leading up to this, is what I mean. It's like you've been working on your abundance for quite some time. And now you're like in this very abundant place. You finally achieved that. So in the near future, you're going to be victorious. So whatever, and I feel it ties into what this is hidden information is. It's going to come out. You're going to be victorious in figuring out what that is. But you're going to be victorious in moving forward in the near future, because this hasn't happened yet. This is a near future card, but it's coming in. So you're going to be taking, victory laps. Every time I see this card, it makes me think about NASCAR. At the end of the race, the winner does a victory lap around. So it's like you're doing your little victory lap, but in this case, he's on a horse instead of a car. But everyone's over here. You see people here cheering, yay, and he's got the little wreath. So you are going to like get what you want. You are going to find out this hidden information, and you are going to stay in this abundant place. You're going to be able to keep that going, but you're going to be victorious. And what's interesting is for advice cards, one of them is the King of Swords here. So you could be dealing with like an air sign, because this is you, but you could be dealing with an air sign who's coming in, into your life. Like, so you've got, and I'm feeling like this could very well be a love situation, because it's both the Queen and King of Swords. So usually when that pops up for me, it's like a couple, it's a couple. So you could have this, King of Swords coming in. And okay. So I'm hearing that for some of you, that's what the hidden information was, is that there's this possibly air sign King of Swords who likes you, you know, and you didn't know it. Maybe he was hiding his feelings from you, right? And not telling you that, how they feel about you. And they were keeping it hidden, and you kind of, you find out about it, which could be. But I feel this abundance is you separate, has nothing to really do with this King of Swords, but it could make you feel more abundant, once you find out. But I feel like, that could be what this victory lap is that this person, maybe he finally comes forward and spills the beans about, and then, so it's no longer hidden information. It's like, it's like, they're telling you how they feel about you. It's no longer hidden. But in another thing that's interesting is we've got the Star card as your other advice card. So it's like they there's like a lot of emotion with this situation. If it is a King of Swords coming in, there's a lot of emotion that you're experiencing. But it's like, ooh, okay. There's a lot of emotion, but it's like it's like the higher dimensionals are helping you, your spirit team, angels, archangels. It's like they're helping you. to bring this in for you. They're like helping with this abundance. They're helping with this victory lap and this information coming out. They're helping you. And if it's this person coming in, if this is really, resonating with you and this is your situation, it's like they're helping to bring this person in. And I'm hearing it's like for some of you, this person's like a wish come true. It's like if you're single, it's like the type of relationship you've always wanted, but you never had. And it's like the universe, those higher dimensionals, your spirit team, all of them, they're helping to bring it in for you. They're helping behind the scenes. And it's going to help you be even more in this 10 of Pentacles energy, and in the victory lap, you know. Because it's like something you always wanted. It's kind of like a wish come true, like it's like this is a type of relationship I always wanted. And you just never had it. And it's like, now the universe, like, the archangels and such are bringing this into you. Archangels, and they're allowing it to happen. But they want me to tell you that they definitely have a part to play in it. So they're like helping behind the scenes. And that's what like a lot of us don't realize is that, every one of us has a spirit team. And sometimes it's like, it can be your ancestors, that assist you, but they're assisting us by kind of guiding us on on the planet, on the 3D world here. And, so they're kind of a lot of times behind the scenes kind of orchestrating things, helping things to fall into place, but we just don't know it. We're not aware of of their interaction. But they have been helping you. And yeah, it's gonna be good for you. I'm feeling like you're really gonna be in a good place with these, especially these two cards. And this is the current energy, so you're already feeling abundant, but you got this victory lap coming in. And it's really gonna help you to move forward in a good way. So that's what I have for you, water signs. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.